Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Lakia Monet, and you are watching my playlist, Lakia Budgets, where I am baby stepping my way toward a more simplified life, which does include my financial journey toward financial peace and financial freedom. And thank you so much for all of your patience and bearing with me as I haven't been feeling the best. I'm feeling much better though. And just wanted to try to jump back in where I am with just budgeting and cash stuffing. Last week was a little confusing for me. I had gotten so used to doing my cash stuffing and just getting thrown off with that, and the budget and everything was a little wild. But I think the fact that I had already done a paycheck budget, I was a little structured in my mind, but just wasn't able to get to the bank and get money out and all that. But here we are, and I just had to spend a lot of time just trying to figure out where the heck am I, and what do we need to be doing this next week. And I think I got it figured out. I was I was confused. I think I was projecting 2 weeks ahead. So I was thinking, oh, we need to pay this, we need to pay that. And then I looked and I'm like, oh my gosh, we just got in May. So I was a little ahead of myself, but yeah, so thanks a lot for being here. If this is your first time, welcome, and hopefully you will enjoy what you see, and that this will be just a time to reset, be mindful about how we are thinking about our finances and our lives and like what's important, and that maybe you'll consider subscribing and joining this community. If you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for your continued support. You will notice that I stole this. Don't tell my husband, but yeah, I'm using it today. I don't think I'm going to use it in this video because I've already technically done the math before the video, but it'll be there, just in case I need it, because my brain is definitely needing some assistance just as I'm recovering. But yes, thank you so much for being here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. I didn't even know what I was gonna to film, because I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to do my monthly spread, I've got to do my monthly setup, but then I'm short on time. So but I finally did get things to where I'm gonna just do the paycheck budget with you so that we can hop right into the cash stuffing next video. So let's go to May. And this is the Elevated Life Co-Budget book, by the way, which I still am very much enjoying. So I really liked this quote. I wanted to share it with you. It says, one of the first steps to happiness is deciding that you want to be happy and knowing what that means. Julia Roberts, oh my gosh, she is one of my favorite actresses, or at least she was when I was growing up. And I just thought she was a little different from a lot of the actresses that I, saw during that time growing up. But I like this because deciding is just I think more of a powerful action than we realize. Because it's mental, I think sometimes it's hard to measure, the power of a mental action or mental behavior. But I heard a very wise person say, and it was a psychologist named Dr. Paul Jenkins, and I just love his videos. So if you are into or wanting any perspective, he has a positive psychology channel here called Live on Purpose TV on YouTube, and I just really love his content. I started watching him around parenting after I had my first baby, and just learned a lot there. But he has a lot more content on just living your life and just how to think and stuff like that, or helping you to kind of get perspective. But anyway, so he mentioned deciding, and how Sice means like to cut off. And so like, you know, I'm in the healthcare field. So we know like when you excise something, it means that you're like cutting it off. When you make an incision, like you're making a cut. But then when you decide, it's like you cut off all other alternatives. And so I loved that because I was like, oh my gosh, like many times I think the just like the rate that I grow is really dependent on how much am I actually committed, and that's based on like, have I given myself any other options? Because if you know make a decision, then your focus is completely gonna be on that decision, and there's literally no other options. So I love that, and it's very powerful for us. And so I'm not going to get more into, you know, the psychology of all this stuff, but we know like finances is definitely like informed by the way we think, and also the way we think affects our finances. So yeah, tell me, what are you deciding on this month? I think this month I had to decide to just get back up, you know, and to say that even though things are disorganized, I'm deciding that I'm still going to take this journey. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm going to continue to just put one foot in front of the other and to take imperfect action. So that's enough preaching for today. Let's go ahead and jump into the paycheck budget, because your girls got to get ready for church, okay? And I hear my babies up there, and I know they're like gonna be wreaking havoc if I don't get up there to get them soon. So let's go ahead and get started with the date of these paychecks. Is it, let's see, what is the Thursday is the 11th, right? So we have paycheck 1, and that's all of our income for one paycheck. I'm gonna put the budgeted amount here and the actual, and if there's more or less, which usually there's not. I did notice that I got, let's see, my side income, which I haven't really been adding that, and I'm sorry, because it's just like we moved to like a new payment system, so I didn't exactly know when the money would be coming in. So even recently when I checked my account, I was like, what is this? Why do I have this credit here? Like, why does it say that I have this money? I just like did not understand. So it's like new to me, and so I just haven't been understanding. But so I'm just gonna say side income 1. Yeah, and let's go ahead and get my cheat sheet out, and let's see, bills for this. I don't put all the details here, but I do put the details for the variable expenses. The date is, these are going to be out of order, y'all, forgive me. 5/11. This is utilities. So I would put the budgeted amount there, and then we've got home security. Oops, security. Oh gosh, that just made me think about that movie. What is that movie where he says security? Is it How High? I think it is. Okay, not manage. Wellness. This is a subscription. Why am I about to write that? Manage. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then all the credit stuff is going to be down here. And then we have, this is gas for the house, not for the car. And then we have car insurance. And then we have giving. I'm gonna go ahead and just combine these, both the givings. There's two, one comes out on the 11th and one comes out on the 20th, but just because it's all gonna be coming from this paycheck, I'm just gonna go ahead and combine them there. Okay, and then subscriptions, and then phone. Oh, I guess the only thing that was out of order was the phone. Everything else was kind of in order. So I would add all this, the budgeted amount up, and then I would put the total here, and then subtract the total income, or just subtract this from the total income. So my remaining from the fixed expenses, subtract that from the total income. And then as we move on to the variable expenses, look at my cheat sheet. I've got groceries, toiletries, this is gas for the car, clothing, allowance. I'm probably gonna end up using my allowance, y'all, for Mother's Day, for my mom's gift, because gifts is actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think so, because we have all of our girls' birthdays this month, and then my sister's birthday, another sister. So, you know, we're doing that where we send them each sibling $25. So I just don't think that the amount that I budgeted for gifts is going to be enough for me to also give my mom a gift. So I'll probably use my allowance for that. For kids, we're going to do the regular 40. For beauty, I had it at 20, but I'm gonna just put it at 40. Fun, 20. Gifts, 100. And this doesn't include, you know, for our daughter whose birthday is this week. This is like just the twins, and then my sister. So, and then we have emergency and house. Our grass is growing so fast that we need to get it done weekly, so it's going up a little bit. Okay, and then I totaled this up off camera, and it was $1,060. So we would take the amount that we had remaining here and subtract this from this, the remaining from the fixed expenses, and then we would get a new total, and then we would come down to the debt section and put in our credit line, credit card, what else? Credit card. And isn't there one more thing? 1, 2, 3. When does student loan? I think that might have already come out. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's it. And then we'll put all that there, and then subtract this total of the debts from the remaining here. And that will give us 0, because we do a 0-based budget. And so that, my friends, is the breakdown of just like how we're gonna set up this monthly spread this time. You know what, let's take some time. I was about to end the video, but I really do want to take the time to just go ahead and do our cash denomination breakdown, because guess what, if I don't do it right now, if I don't do this right now, I am going to be thinking about it and just being distracted. I'm going to probably end up like trying to multitask, doing something else, doing this when I'm supposed to be doing something else. So I am going to take the time right now and say, Lakia, you have 2 more minutes. You need to do this. I'm glad y'all are here to hold me accountable to this. Because sometimes I move so fast, like when I get stressed and anxious and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough time, I need to go. And it's like, yeah, you do need to go, but you actually can take 3 minutes to finish the task. I'm speaking to somebody right now. Do you have a problem finishing the task? Because I do. Oh my gosh, I just like realized that that's what's going on here. So groceries, 500. Toiletry is 20. Gas is 40. Clothing, oh, I don't know why I get so excited to have money and clothing. I just feel like we're taking care of ourselves, you know? Okay, and then home. Kids. Beauty. Fun. Gifts. Oh, I don't know why I took out all the 100 like for gifts here, but oh, maybe this is just for the twins then. Oh yeah, I think this might just be for the twins because my sister's birthday is not until after the next paycheck, and I think I did budget 50 for each of them for their birthdays. So yeah, scratch what I said about that. This is just for our twins. Do we want to take this money out? Yeah, we can always deposit it back. Nothing for emergencies, and of course house, we are not taking any of that out either. And so now we have the dates. Okay, so the only thing that's left to do is to subtract, or I could just add it all, you know, let's just add it all. So 500 and so we like to do 200s, don't we? 450s and 520s. And 120, 220s. Two 20s and a 10 for clothing. Oh gosh, I hear my children yelling. Okay. Allowance, 250s. Home, 120. Kids, 220s. Beauty, 220s. Fun, 120. Gifts, let's see, we're gonna do 250s. It's for 2 people, and then date is just 120. So then we have 2 down to bill quantity. So we can close this up, but we're down at bill quantity. Can we see that? Yep. And the bill quantity for the 100s is 2 of them. For 50s we have 4, 6, and 8 50s. For 20s we have 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17. And then we have 110, no 5s and no 1s. And then here we have, look, we got a calculator, y'all. $200 for the 100s. This should be $400, right? 50 times 8 is 400. And then 17 20s, it should be like 340. 17 times 20. It's so funny how much more confident I am holding a calculator in my hand. Like I did the math in my head and I wasn't even scared to mess it up. psychological. 200 plus 400 plus 340 plus 10 equals 950. So we are good. That checks out and that checks out. Okay, now we are officially done with this. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. And I mean that because I really do think that I would have like gone and rushed to get my shower and then get the girls and everything if I didn't have you here. But I took the extra 5 minutes that it took to just do that and make sure that the process was done completely. So yeah, now I get to go and, you know, get myself together for church and get these little chitlins together and, you know, eat some food. I already had a smoothie though. Yeah, it's right here. It just didn't, I don't know what happened to my coaster. I brought it down here and now I don't know where it is. And also this candle is ginger lemon. It's a plant-based candle. It is such a beautiful scent and just perfect for this time of year, I think. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching and thank you for being here. Let me know, what are you deciding on this month or just this week? It's nice to just keep it simple. So yeah, for me, I'm just deciding to take my steps that I already know that I want to make and want to take, and just like to do my little checklist. I have checklists for different tasks, so I'm trying to finish that up. And yeah, and hopefully I can just like share more news with y'all. We do have some, like I said, big life changes happening, and yeah, lots of different things, and we have some more confirmations of all those things coming up. And yeah, so I'll be happy to just share all that with you along the way. So until next time, thank you for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more content from me like this, and also like-minded people in this community. Join us. We are a beautiful community over here, cash stuffers, planners, budgeters, and on YouTube, you know, just I really love this community. Yeah, I'll see you next time.